Hello, Benimusik speaking here. Play by Benimusik. Benimusik is speech by Benimusik. Benimusik is not allowed to have a girlfriend. Helsinki, Finland on June the 13th, year 2026. Speech by Benimusik. Cross-dressers insane. Colonia Dignitat, a cult that has Benimusik in their iron grip with B-O-P, I don't know. Wherever Benimusik is worldwide, this cult is psychological driven, has problems with, in brackets, their sexuality, and are pedophiliac, what is not the same as being, in brackets, sexual, in love with the 16-year-old Kate Moss, female top model, and are pedophiliacs that are very interested in psychological, in brackets, psychological brainwashing, grew up as kids in this cult, take drugs, crystal meth for example, and are this way to judge sociologically. In the everyday interaction with them, very perverted they are too. To compare this here described truth, Helsinki, Finland, year 2026. Look up Benimusik stay, in quotation marks, in Bordeaux, France, year 2025. Living in a hamster coffin, quote Emma Watson, similar. Cross-dressers perverted, Colonia Dignitat, a cult. This way speech here by Benimusik in Helsinki, Finland on June the 13th, year 2026. Benimusik is not allowed to have a girlfriend. So, here behind Benimusik, you see a bit the rest of street art Benimusik in Helsinki these current days, year 2026. The rounded Benimusik made many videos also of this stay here in Helsinki, Finland, this year 2026. Benimusik made in general many videos, many pictures, many photos with several topics, but also let's mention here, for example, myself, Benimusik's last stay. Last time I was there in Bordeaux, France, year 2025, where I lived there in a hamster coffin. In a hamster coffin, quote Emma Watson, similar, but everyone knows what I mean, who knows or can look up still these pictures or videos from this times described here. Benimusik last time, year 2025 in Bordeaux, France. In this hamster coffin, I call it myself this way, Benimusik, inspired by Emma Watson, who has, beneath other things, a role as actress in a movie that is connected to this problem here on this page. And this hamster coffin, I call it this way, quote by Emma Watson, where Benimusik wrote on, Benimusik is not allowed to have a girlfriend. Benimusik lives here in this cage. Benimusik is officially not allowed to have a girlfriend. Post address, current these days in Bordeaux, France, year 2025, almost 1 year now ago. What even, especially in the life of Benimusik, happened meanwhile. This time now it's June year 2026. Now Benimusik is in Helsinki, Finland. Everyone can verify and look up. What is written on this sheet of paper is simply true. Me, myself, Benimusik, of course surrounded, I say it, I'm not in a so funny mood right now, surrounded by people who protect me, but not so much in real life. I say it metaphorically, the stars above. Of course, very seldom mighty figures in this city, from me, Benimusik, not even seen with my eyes, that have a bit more power than, sorry, can I say it this way, the drug victims here, but the real friends of Benimusik, out of meat and bones, in reality in this city I see not even when I'm every day here around, and what I see are only enemies wherever ever I am, out of this cult, wherever I am in right now in Helsinki, Finland, but in the year 2026, but my lifelong in a way. And the people, Benimusik, I said it already, me, myself, Benimusik, I made many videos here from this city here when I was there in Helsinki, Finland, here in this year 2026. Around myself in the city, only Benimusik haters. They are cross-dressers. That means, for example, it is one of many tricks they use. They are masked in every way, these cult members here. They dress as very beautiful girls. Very beautiful angel's face with many tricks, Botox, crystal meth for a short time looking super, all these tricks that are not known even, where men, gay men, or very ugly, I mean it here neutral, girls, half girls, look very beautiful, like really angel, beautiful, sexy girls with mask tricks in an insane colonial dignität where, like in the described Vietnam War in Vietnam, if it has happened or is not metaphorically meant in the 1960s years, especially, or early 1970s years, where you don't know who is friend or enemy, with all these cross-dressers tricks in sexuality. These people are insane. They are on drugs, crystal meth. They are allowed to play police and chief of council hall and bus driver. And in the Hiesberger Finn, I mentioned this company very often during my stay in Finland, especially this year 2026. They are insane. They are members of the Ludwig Maximilians University in Munich, Bavaria, Germany, where I had to go once too, and pretend here very dumb to be Finnish, what no one can even believe them. And they play with me games, beautiful girls that are in reality sometimes even gay men that are very incredible mask, even with drugs and all this, and corsets out of the Weimar time of the fictional figure Goethe on this, and this mini cosmos, like a clockwork, but that is a metaphorical cosmos where intrigues are very important, and love of Friedrich Schiller and all this. And they play with me games. For example, gays play dressed as beautiful, really sexy girls, but that are behind the mask can be ugly gays. And Benimusik in Hiesberger Finn. Okay, today I allow you to stay here. Sexual drift, they are insane in context. Masochism, wanting to be the saddest in their sexual sadomaso connection every day, where in life they misuse children, they are insane. And Benimusik is in this cult wherever he is, millions of people around him, and no friend inside. This is my everyday life, protected a bit from friends and real stars above or somewhere else, but not in reality. And this is my lonesome life in a cult where everyone hates me with incredible tricks, and I can't get out wherever I am worldwide. Benimusik, my name.